Session 5. Origins and Related Words. One inside you. Internist and internal derive from the same Latin root, internus, inside. The internist is a specialist in internal medicine, in the exploration of your insides. This physician determines the state of your internal organs in order to discover what's happening within your body to cause the troubles you're complaining of. Do not confuse the internist with the intern, also spelled intern, who is a medical graduate serving an apprenticeship inside a hospital. Two doctors for women. The word gynecologist is built on Greek gyne, woman, plus logos, science. Etymologically, gynecology is the science, in actual use, the medical science, of women. Adjective, gynecological. Obstetrician derives from Latin obstetrix, midwife, which in turn has its source in a Latin verb meaning to stand. Midwives stand in front of the woman in labor to aid in the delivery of the infant. The suffix "ician," as in obstetrician, physician, musician, magician, electrician, etc., means expert. Obstetrics has only within the last 150 years become a respectable specialty. No further back than 1834, Professor William P. Dewees assumed the first chair of obstetrics at the University of Pennsylvania and had to brave considerable medical contempt and ridicule as a result. The delivery of children was then considered beneath the dignity of the medical profession. Adjective, obstetric or obstetrical, 3 children. Pediatrician is a combination of Greek paidos, child, iatreia, medical healing, and Ician, expert. Pediatrics, then, is by etymology the medical healing of a child. Adjective, pediatric. The pedne you see in words like pedestal, pedal, and pedestrian is from the Latin pedis, foot, and despite the identical spelling in English, has no relationship to Greek paidos. Pedagogy, which combines paidos with agogos, leading, is etymologically the leading of children. And to what do you lead them? To learning, to development, to growth, to maturity. From the moment of birth, infants are led by adults. They are taught, first by parents and then by teachers, to be self-sufficient, to fit into the culture in which they are born. Hence, pedagogy, which by derivation means the leading of a child, refers actually to the principles and methods of teaching. College students majoring in education take certain standard pedagogy courses, the history of education, educational psychology, the psychology of adolescence, principles of teaching, etc. Adjective, pedagogical. A pedagogue is versed in pedagogy, but pedagogue has an unhappy history. From its original neutral meaning of teacher, it has deteriorated to the point where it refers, today, to a narrow-minded, straight-laced, old-fashioned, dogmatic teacher. It is a word of contempt and should be used with caution. Like pedagogue, demagogue has also deteriorated in meaning. By derivation, a leader, agogos, of the people, demos. A demagogue today is actually one who attempts, in essence, to mislead the people, a politician who foments discontent among the masses, rousing them to fever pitch by wild oratory in an attempt to be voted into office. Once elected, demagogues use political power to further their own personal ambitions or fortunes. Many leaders of the past and present in countries around the world have been accused of demagoguery. Adjective, demagogic. 4 skin deep. The dermatologist, whose specialty is dermatology, is so named from Greek derma, skin. Adjective, dermatological. See the syllables derma in any English word, and you will know there is some reference to skin. For example, a hypodermic needle penetrates under, Greek, hypos, the skin. The epidermis is the outermost layer of skin. A taxidermist, whose business is taxidermy, prepares, stuffs, and mounts the skins of animals. A pachyderm is an animal with an unusually thick skin, like an elephant, hippopotamus, or rhinoceros. And dermatitis is the general name for any skin inflammation, irritation, or infection. 5. The eyes have it. Ophthalmologist, note the ph preceding theet, is from Greek ophthalmos, eye, plus logos, science or study. The specialty is ophthalmology, the adjective ophthalmological. An earlier title for this physician, still occasionally used, is oculist, from Latin oculus, eye, a root on which the following English words are also built. 1. Ocular, an adjective that refers to the eye. 2. Monocle, a lens for one, mono's eye, sported by characters in old movies as a symbol of the British so-called upper class. 3. Binoculars, field glasses that increase the range of 2 eyes. 4. And strangely enough, inoculate, a word commonly misspelled with 2 N's. When you are inoculated against a disease, an eye puncture or hole is made in your skin through which serum is injected. Do not confuse the ophthalmologist or oculist, a medical specialist, with 2 other practitioners who deal with the eye, the optometrist and optician. Optometrists are not physicians and do not perform surgery or administer drugs. They measure vision, test for glaucoma, and prescribe and fit glasses. Opticians fill an optometrist's or ophthalmologist's prescription, grinding lenses according to specifications. They do not examine patients. Optometrist combines Greek opsis, optikos, sight or vision, with metron, measurement. The optometrist, by etymology, is one who measures vision. The specialty is optometry. Optician is built on opsis, optikos, plus ician, expert. The specialty is optics. Adjectives, optometric or optometrical, optical. Review of etymology, prefix, root, suffix meaning. Internist, inside, gyne, woman. Obstetrics, midwife, paidos. Child, pedis, foot. Agogos, leading, leader. Demos, people. Derma, skin, hypos. Under, ophthalmos, eye. Oculus, eye, monos. 1. B-. 2. Ician, expert. Opsis, optikos, vision, sight, metron, measurement using the words. Can you pronounce the words? 1st intern, 2nd gynecology, 3rd gynecological, 4th obstetrics, 5th obstetrics, 6th obstetrical, 7th pediatrics, 8th pediatric, 9th pedagogy, 10th pedagogical, 11th pedagogue, 12th demagogue, 13th demagoguery, 14 demagogic. Can you pronounce the words? 1 dermatology, 2nd dermatological, 3rd hypodermic, 4th epidermis, 5th taxidermist, 6th taxidermy, 7th pachyderm, 8th dermatitis, 9th ophthalmology, 10th ophthalmological, 11th oculist, 12th ocular, 13 monocle, 14 binoculars, 15 inoculate, 16th optometrist, 17th optometry, 18 optometric, 19th optometrical, 20 optician, 21st optics, 22 optical. Can you work with the words? A. Principles of teaching. B. Stuffing of skins of animals. C. Specialty dealing with the delivery of newborn infants. D. Stirring up discontent among the masses. E. Treatment of skin diseases. F. Specialty dealing with women's diseases. G. Specialty dealing with the treatment of. Can you work with the words? Elephant. B. Eye doctor. C. Under the skin. D. One who measures vision. E. Lens grinder. F. Outer layer of skin. G. Inflammation of the skin. Do you understand the words? 1. Does a treatise on obstetrics deal with childbirth? 2. Does gynecology deal with the female reproductive organs? 3. Is pediatrics concerned with the diseases of old age? 4. Does pedagogy refer to teaching? 5. Is a pedagogue an expert teacher? 6. Is a demagogue interested in the welfare of the people? 7. Is a lion a pachyderm? 8. Is the epidermis one of the layers of the skin? 9. Is dermatitis an inflammation of one of the limbs? 10. Is a taxidermist a medical practitioner? 11. Is an ophthalmologist a medical doctor? 12. Is an optometrist a medical doctor? 13. Does an optician prescribe glasses? Can you recall the words? First specialty of child delivery. Second outer layer of skin. Third principles of teaching. Fourth, thick-skinned animal. Fifth, skin inflammation. 6. One who foments political discontent. 7. One who sells optical equipment. 8th, medical graduate serving his apprenticeship. 9th, treatment of childhood diseases. 10th, practice of stirring up political dissatisfaction for purely personal gain. 11. One who stuffs the skins of animals. 12. Another title for ophthalmologist. 13th, treatment of female ailments. 14th, medical specialty relating to diseases of the eye. 15, one-lens eyeglass. 16, pertaining to the eye. 17, one who measures vision. This is the end of Session 5.